Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you are hale and hearty. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I am here to take a class on English first paper for class 9. So, dear students, get ready with your textbook and other necessary things. Okay, dear students, at first I would like to welcome you to my class. I am S.M. Muniruzzaman, Assistant Teacher English, Jashore Jela School, Jashore. Dear students, here are some pictures for you. Look at these pictures. The first one is Shat Gumbuz Mosque. Next, the Statue of Liberty. Third one, the Sompura Mahavihara. They are world heritage. You know, they are world heritage. In my previous two classes, I have discussed about the Shat Gumbuz Mosque and the Statue of Liberty. And today we are going to learn about the Sompura Mahavihara. Okay, dear students, our today's lesson is the Sompura Mahavihara. So, open your text at Unit 8, Lesson 2, and lesson title is the Sompura Mahavihara, Class 9, Subject English First Paper. Before going through the text, I would like to give you an idea about the Sompura Mahavihara. Sompura Mahavihara is a Buddhist monastery. It is situated in a village named Paharpur. Paharpur is a typical Bangladeshi village and it is situated in Nauga district in the northern part of Bangladesh. You know, Nauga is mainly a plain land, but in the middle of it there was a hill and the hill was covered with jungle. When the jungle was cleared and the hill was excavated, a lofty ruin of an ancient temple was found, and it's an archaeological site, and the site is dominated by a 24-meter lofty shrine which immediately attract the attentions of the visitors. You know, in Bangla, hill means pahar, and hence the village is named Paharpur, and it's an important archaeological site. This Paharpur site has been excavated and re-excavated a number of times, and it has been excavated 6 times altogether. The first excavation was carried out in 1879 under the supervision of Alexander Cunningham. Alexander Cunningham was a surveyor of India. He visited this site in 1879 and he intended to carry out an extensive excavation work, and he was prevented by the landowner. Yet he was satisfied with whatever excavation he was allowed to do, and in 1919 the site was declared to be protected by the Archaeological Survey of India under Ancient Monument Acts of 1904, and the second excavation was carried out jointly by the Archaeological Survey of India, the Borendro Research Society of Rajshahi, and Kolkata University. They carried out the excavation in 1929 and they excavated the southwest corner of this site. Then in 1925 to 26, another excavation was carried out by R.D. Banerjee, and the fourth excavation was done under the supervision of K.N. Dikshit in 1926 to 27. These 4 excavations were done before our liberation, and after our liberation, the Department of Archaeology of Bangladesh carried out further excavation here, and they did it in 2 phases. So here the excavations were done 6 times altogether, and pre-liberation excavations revealed the architecture of a vast Buddhist monastery called the Somapura Mahavihara, and they also found a 24 meters high shrine which immediately attracted the attentions of the visitors. And through this excavation, they also found some clay seals which revealed that the monastery was built during the reign of second Pala king Dharmapal. Dharmapal reigned this area from 781 to 821 AD, and during that period this vast Buddhist monastery was constructed. And we know the Pala kings were devout Buddhists, and they constructed a number of monasteries throughout their growing empire. Some of them became famous and great learning center for the Buddhist monks. So the Somapura Mahavihara is a monument. It bears the memory of the Pala kings. Okay, dear students, now I would like to introduce some new words to you. That is vocabularies. First on archaeological. What is the meaning of the word archaeological? Archaeological means the study of the objects of the past. The study of the objects of the past, and its synonymous word is antiquarian. Its synonymous word is antiquarian, and we can make sentences using the word archaeological. Paharpur is an archaeological site in Bangladesh. Next, second word, excavate. What is the meaning of the word excavate? Excavate means remove earth carefully. Remove earth carefully from an area to find out buried remains. Its synonymous word is dig. When the Paharpur site was excavated, there emerged a lofty ruins of an ancient temple. Next, emerge. What is the meaning of the word emerge? Emerge means come out into view. Come out into view. Its synonymous word is appear. Its synonymous word is appear. Next word, lofty. What is the meaning of the word lofty? Lofty means of imposing height. Of imposing height. An object which has an imposing height. Its synonymous word is towering or soaring. Next word, mound. What is the meaning of the word mound? Mound means a small hill. A small hill. There was a small hill in the middle of Paharpur village. Its synonymous word is hillock. Next word, monastery. What is the meaning of the word monastery? Monastery means a building or buildings occupied by a community of monks living under religious vows. What is the synonymous word of monastery? Monastery, its synonymous word is abbey or shrine. Next word, benefactor. What is the meaning of the word benefactor? Benefactor means a person who gives money or other help to others. Its synonymous word is sponsor or patron. Okay, dear students, now here is an activity for you. You have to make sentences using the following words given in the box below. There are 7 words here. They are archaeological, excavate, emerge, lofty, mound, monastery, benefactor. You have to make sentences using these 7 words, and you have to use your own words to write down the sentences. Okay, dear students, now I would like to start reading the text. You will follow me and follow me very carefully to guess the meaning, because there are some activities following the text, and if you follow me carefully and if you can guess the meaning of the text, it will be easier for you to do the activities following the text. Now let's start reading the text. Paharpur is an important archaeological site situated in a village named Paharpur in Naugaon district of northern Bangladesh. Naugaon is mainly a plain land, but in the middle of it stood a hill covered with jungle. When the jungle was cleared and the hill was excavated, there emerged a lofty ruin of an ancient temple. The temple is about 24 meters high from the surrounding level. Pahar means hill, hence the name is Paharpur. The Paharpur site has been excavated and re-excavated a number of times by archaeologists. Sir Alexander visited the place in 1879. Cunningham intended to carry out an extensive excavation, but was prevented by the landowner. Nevertheless, he was satisfied with whatever excavation he was permitted to carry out. The site was declared to be protected by the Archaeological Survey of India in 1919 under the Ancient Monuments Preservation Act of 1904. Systematic and regular excavation started jointly by Archaeological Survey of India and Barendra Research Society of Rajshahi and Kolkata University. You know, Kolkata at that time was known as Calcutta. They excavated the southwest corner of the monastery. Next, in 1925 to 26, R.D. Banerjee excavated the northern part of the central mound. From 1926 to 27 onward, excavation was carried under the supervision of K.N. Dikshit. The Department of Archaeology of Bangladesh brought the site under further excavation after independence. The operations took place in 2 phases. The first phase was initiated in 1981 to 82 and continued to 1984 to 1985. The second phase was started in 1988 to 89 and continued to 1990 to 1991. Pre-liberation expeditions have revealed the architecture of a vast Buddhist monastery, the Somapura Mahavihara. It is dominated by the central shrine, attracting immediate attention by its lofty height and unusual architectural design. Somapura Mahavihara was one of the most famous Buddhist institutions for monks of ancient Bengal and in southern Asia. The excavated complex at Paharpur has been identified as Somapura Mahavihara, built by the second Pala king Dharmapala, 781 to 821 AD. Some clay hills from the ruins bear the inscription Sri Sompuri Sri Dharmapala Deva Mahavihariya Bhikshu Sanghasiya. The Pala rulers were devout Buddhists and they founded a number of monasteries throughout their growing empire. Some of them became great centers of learning and their reputation quickly spread throughout Asia. Somapura Mahavihara's close relationship with the ruling dynasty implied that it shared the political ups and downs of its benefactors. Okay, dear students, now here is a chart for you, and the chart has two parts. In the left hand side some odds are given, and in the right hand side the meaning of these odds are given. Dear students, you have to match the odds with their meaning. So read carefully and try to find out the appropriate meaning of the odds that are given in the left hand side. The odds are: the first one archaeological, second one excavate, then lofty, extensive, systematic, debris, devote. These are the root odds, and their meanings are given at the right hand side, and the meanings are rubbles or wreckage, widespread, ancient cultural remains, pious, uncover something with difficulty, grand, done methodically. Dear students, at first write down the base odds in your writing pad and then choose the correct meaning and write it down at the right hand side. Okay, I think you have done it. Now match it. Archaeological. What is the meaning of the word archaeological? Archaeological means ancient cultural remains. Second one, excavate. The meaning of the word excavate is uncover something with difficulty. Next, lofty. Lofty means grand. Fourth one, extensive. The meaning of extensive is widespread. Next word, systematic. Systematic means done methodically. Next word, debris. Debris means rubbles or wreckage. Last one, devote. Devote means pious. Okay, dear students, I think you have done it rightly. Next, here is another activity for you. There are 5 multiple choice questions for you. You have to choose the correct answer. The first one, Paharpur is a typical Bangladeshi village, an extraordinary village, a very small village, a village on top of a mountain. There are 4 options here, and you have to choose the correct answer from these 4 alternatives. Paharpur is. Write the correct answer in your writing pad, and now match the answer. Here the correct answer is option A, a typical Bangladeshi village. Paharpur is a typical Bangladeshi village. Second on, after excavation, the archaeologist discovered a huge king's palace, emperor's courtyard, Buddhist monastery, Hindu temple. Which one is correct answer here? Dear students, try yourself and write down the answer in your writing pad. And now match the answer. Here the correct answer is option C, Buddhist monastery. The archaeologist discovered a huge Buddhist monastery. Third one, how many phases of excavation of Paharpur have been mentioned in the text? We have already learnt about it. How many phases? There are 6 phases. The excavation was carried out in 6 phases. So here the correct answer is option C, 6. That is, the excavation was carried out in 6 phases. Next on, what thing indicates that the site was built by the second Pala king? Which things revealed the fact that the site was built by the second palaking. Earthen seals, ceramic seals, stone seals, iron seals. Which one is the correct answer here? Here the correct answer is earthen seals. That is option A. While we were reading through the text, we learnt about it that through this excavation, the archaeologist found some clay seals which revealed that the monastery was built by palaking. Last on, the word benefactors in the text means. What is the meaning of the word benefactors? Here the correct answer is financial supporters. That is, the person who provides financial supports is called benefactor. Now, dear students, you have another activity. You have to write answer of the following questions. There are 5 questions here. You have to write down the answers of this question, and you can take help from your text while writing the answer, and you will get all the necessary information in the text to write down the answer of this question. First on, why is the village named Paharpur? Why is the village named Paharpur? You know, Paharpur is a typical Bangladeshi village. It is mainly a plain land, but in the middle of the village there is a hill, and in Bengali hill means Pahar, and so the village was named Paharpur. Okay. Now second question, where is it located? It is located in Naugaon district in the northern part of Bangladesh. Third on, what is it famous for? What is it famous for? Dear students, try your best to write down the answer, and you will find the answer in the text. Why is it famous for? What is it famous for? It is famous for an archaeological site named the Somapura Mahavihara. Fourth question, what did Cunningham find when he was digging the Paharpur site? Cunningham found a lofty ruin of an ancient temple, and later on they come to a decision that it was the Sompura Mahavihara, which was built by the second Pala king Dharmapala. So Cunningham found the lofty ruin of an ancient temple. Last question, why was the site officially stated to be preserved? The site was officially stated to be preserved to protect it from further decay. It's a monument. It bears the memory of the Pala king, and it also bears significant architecture. So the Archaeological Survey of India declared the site to be preserved to protect it from destruction. Okay, dear students, now write down your homework. And your today's homework is, you have to write a summary of the above passage in your own words in around 85 words. You have to write down the summary in your own words in 85 words. Okay, dear students, thank you. Thank you for attending my class.